At this for hours. You can do this, all right? You ready?
Yeah.
Yo, Keita, what's your question? Come on.
Byrd, do you want to bond with me?
Uh-huh.
Do you want to bond with me?
You know I do. Keita, what's your question?
Baby, can we bond right now?
Wait.
What?
Who told you to change the lyric? See, that's why we can't do it.
Come on.
I ain't doing it. Forget it.
Babe, no, let's do it again. Let's do it again.
I'm out. 1 second. There I go, there I go, there I go, there I go. Pretty baby, you are the soul who snaps my control. Such a funny thing, but every time I'm near you, I never can behave. You give me a smile and then I'm wrapped up in your magic. There's music all around me, crazy music. I know. All right, I'll shut up. I know exactly what you're saying. Yo, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Bonding with Byrd. I'm Byrd. She's beautiful. Okay. And you're probably wondering, like, something's wrong with my set. Something's wrong with my iPad or my phone. Where's the beautiful Makita? Okay. Well, check this out. She's okay. So let me quell any fears that you have about that. She's doing just fine. She's feeling a little under the weather today. I can say this, I swear. I know I can. Feeling a little under the weather today. How you doing, Chris? That's my cousin Crystal right there. So what we're going to do today is we're going to give her the day off, the week off, and we're going to come at you live next week, the both of us, hopefully with some good news and everything about some things that's going on with us. And we're going to just keep your prayers coming in. We sure appreciate them, and Makita especially feels the power of your prayers. Okay. All right. But she's doing great. I promise you, she's doing great. All right. We're going to show you a rerun of a show. I think it's show number 43, if I'm not mistaken. And I think you're going to enjoy it. You're going to enjoy it. That guy says so. Okay. But in the meantime, I got something special happening this week, and I want you to check this out.
Nothing is going to ruin this day.
If there's anyone here who knows of any reason that they shouldn't be joined as husband and wife, speak now or forever hold your peace. So I was invited to come on as a guest on The Bold and the Beautiful. And yes, I know what you're saying to yourself. They must have asked him to play the beautiful. Anyway, I won't be so bold as to assume that. See, that's what happens when Makita's not here and Joey's left in control. She put up all those little things to embarrass me, and so I'm not going to hang around long. I'm not going to allow her to do that. Anyway, so I want you guys to sit back, relax. This is one of our shows in our archives. Like I said, it's show number 43. I think the original air date was something like March 9th. Okay. This was right after Makita had her seizure. Okay. And right after we found out that she had this brain tumor. But as you will see, it's classic Makita, and nobody would have ever known anything was wrong at that point. Okay. But you guys enjoy it. I'm going to sit back I'm going to sit backstage, watch it a little while with y'all, and maybe come in and give my opinion once in a while about the goings on in that particular episode. Anyway, Bonding with Byrd, episode 43. And
hey,
Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm
you're
gonna
really
do?
matching
I'm
right
gonna
now.
give you one more. I'm gonna give you one more chance to
The
get that
goal.
song right. I'm gonna give you one more chance to get that song right. We're gonna do this theme song over again. You're gonna get it right.
Hey y'all, welcome to Bonding with Byrd. I'm Makita.
And I'm
He's the beatboxer.
in Swahili, that means man of action.
Really? Is that what it is?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Well, welcome to Bonding with Byrd. We got some things to chat about. Hey, Nathan. Hey, Z.
Z, what's up? Hey, hey.
So, okay, we got to start off with Mr. Cuomo. Cuomo.
We have to start off with Mario.
You got to start off with you got to start off with
because
Cuomo.
we have to start off with Cuomo because he's from New York.
No, it's getting out of hand now. It's getting out of hand because people are still,
apparently it was in hand, and that's why he's in trouble.
No. Seriously, he is caught a lot of fire, right? With a whole bunch of alleged, a lot of women are alleging that he has sexually harassed him, and this is a single man that
he has sexually harassed them. Him.
I said.
No, you said him.
No, I said them.
No, you guys were here. She said him.
Did I say them or did I say him?
No, we're running back.
Listen, I know exactly what I said, but listen, everybody is focusing on him at the moment. And you know what? I'm so proud of him because he's like, you know what? I still got work to do. We have to make sure that this COVID thing goes down, focus on the job that's at hand. What did he say? Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. There's a lot of notes that he had here. He's focused on the budget. He is focused on getting vaccines into the arms, and he's focused on continuing to reopen the economy and rebuild. Okay. Last year, this time, New York was like the epicenter.
They were pro Cuomo, and right, they were the epicenter, and he helped to stem that. He mad. But
Trump supporters.
But right now, I think what my lovely bride is trying to say is right now there are allegations, and during the time of the investigation, they should let him do his job. Apparently, like 50% of the voters in New York agree that I mean his rating is down, but still it's at 50% of the folks.
Exactly,
like,
Scott,
let this guy continue doing what he got to do. What's up, Tyrone? No, that's not what he said. He didn't say what's up, Tyrone. I said that. But but anyway, I digress.
Just let the investigation go. Let it go. Don't let him resign. Let it go entirely, right? Because you're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, correct?
Right.
So let him do his thing. Up until.
Right. You can always get rid of him, but hey,
if you're guilty,
if he's not guilty, you can't ask him back. Because if it was me and you asked me back, I'd be like, yo.
But then, okay. But then what about Senator Ron Johnson? You guys know who that is?
Senator Ron Johnson. No,
that guy right there.
This
got
guy,
the nerve.
Where's he? Wisconsin?
So hey, y'all, check this out. Just give you a little update on how prophetic this show was. This was back in March. Okay, and as of right now, Joe Biden has called on Andrew Cuomo to resign today after it's been accused that there was 6 allegations, but now it's 11 women. Biden told reporters at the White House that he should resign, and Cuomo is still fighting this, but it doesn't look real good right now. Anyway, just thought I'd update you on that. On with the show.
Yeah, like multiple idiocy from this guy. Yep. Apparently he's very scared of black people. He ain't scared of white people who decide to, take over the Capitol and get involved in insurrection.
That was shocking.
Oh no, I was in there. I wasn't afraid at all. And then, but he says if the situation were reversed and Trump had been in office and
the Black Lives Matter
and Antifa and Black Lives Matter, then he would have been scared for his life. So
now
what are you saying, dude?
Let's kind of dissect that.
Okay, let's kind of dissect that.
So you have these people, these MAGA supporters that just bullied them, like just bully their way past security. You know, it was like security. No security in sight. They went into the Capitol, and it was a huge, big thing. The people died, right? Right. So then now he's saying that if it was reversed, because you know, Black Lives Matter people, we did protest, but we had a peaceful protest. But he's saying that he would be scared if it was reversed. I don't even think it would have happened that way. I think that there would have been a lot of lives that would have been, shed. I can't talk today. I don't know what's happening. What can you say?
You know, if Aunt Jane had had balls, she'd be Uncle John. So, yes, Johnson needs to be canceled. You're for real, you know.
Okay. So what about Harry and Meghan? They're like my new favorite couple. I'm so happy for them because they fled England. They came over to North America, and they're kind of like, would you say refugees?
Yeah. The ultimate refugees. You know, listen, I'll have $8.9 million that was left to me by my mom.
Thank you, Diana, for doing that.
And Oprah is a friend of mine, and Tyler Perry let me stay at his house. Yes, I'm a refugee.
So for those who don't know,
I'm an alien.
We were watching.
I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. Y'all know that song by Sting?
Do you?
I like that song. That's
well, you know, they don't want to give any type of security over to Archie, and that was their main issue at hand, right?
Yeah,
but a lot of English people, including Pierce, we talked about him last week. We talked about him.
Thank you.
He had a lot to say, and I don't even know if we even have a recap. But now we have Sharon Osbourne, who is a host on The Talk, and she had the nerve to come after Cheryl Underwood. How dare you?
Anybody that was married to Ozzy Osbourne and raised them weird kids, was suspect in my book all along. But listen, here's the thing about it.
Mm-hmm.
She's claiming that she's one of these loyalists. Like the monarchy can do no wrong. And it's like, hey, come on.
But I think we have a clip. Let's show the clip at least.
Sure.
Let's show the clip.
Sure.
Did I agree with what he said? No. Everybody goes, if you support him, then you must be racist because he's racist. I'm not racist. Neither is Piers racist.
While you're standing by your friend, it appears that you give safe haven to something that he has uttered that is racist.
I feel even like I'm about to be put in the electric chair because I have a friend who many people think is a racist, so that makes me a racist. I think we should stop this. Don't try and cry, because if anyone should be crying, it should be me.
Right now, I'm talking to a woman who I believe is my friend, and I don't want anybody here to watch this and say that we're attacking you for being racist.
I think it's too late. I think that seed's already sown.
I don't think she knows Cheryl Underwood very well. Cheryl's a friend of mine, and you was about to get your ass busted.
Well, we know.
I'll put it in.
We know that Sharon Osbourne, she curses a lot, right? She's like me. She should have a cuss jar. However,
she should have a cuss barrel.
Yes, she should.
You should have a cuss building.
A what? I don't cuss that much. Excuse me. Do I cuss a lot? Because I don't think I cuss a lot.
She's delusional. Yeah, that's what I call. See?
No. Well, I don't actually feel like Sharon did anything.
You ready to do a
No. This is where so this is where I get a little crazy. So I feel like
Cheryl was composed as hell, definitely.
So this is the thing.
You know what time.
So Cheryl, right? She was professional, right?
Alex said, yes, you do, Makita.
Alex said,
yes, you do.
Yes, I do. What? Cuss a lot?
Apparently.
That's bullshit. So listen. So Cheryl was composing herself, right?
Yes.
She was composing herself.
Yes.
However, Sharon, like, you're on a stage, right? The masses are out there. You're talking to your friend. If you guys disagree, if me and you disagree right now, right? Yeah. And we're having a conversation. We're having a conversation in front of the world.
Right.
But sometimes you could go below the belt or vice versa. But what if it's not intentional? What if it was just, she felt like she was being clowned because she has a friend that is allegedly a racist, but then Cheryl is like, yo, well, we're saying that you're supporting this racist. Well, you're not going to be equally yoked right then and there. Do you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
No?
Sure.
I just feel like I don't think Sharon was being really racist there. I
don't necessarily.
Do y'all think that she was being racist?
Sure, come on in. Let us know. I don't necessarily think that she's racist. I think that you have to pick who you back in a race. Okay, it's called guilt. You said what you had to say. Thank you. Mm-hmm. It's called guilt by association. So if you know that your boy Piers, okay, has been bamming, has been after Megan all this time, do yourself a favor. Just quiet down. But if I back a racist or somebody who's seemingly racist, that's guilt by association. It's gonna happen like that. Sorry.
Well, join us.
Cheryl.
Take your phone and take your camera. I'm going to show them how to do this. If you have an iPhone, I got an iPhone. He got an Android. Okay, so you take your iPhone, you go to your camera, and you go boop. You see that little scan on top of the page? That's what you do, and then you could join us that way if you have a difference of opinion.
Because we don't really have a guest tonight, so you guys be the guests. Come on in tonight.
I don't think she was that racist. I don't think she's racist at all. I don't think she. I just caught myself. I don't think she meant to be racist. But a lot of white people don't realize that they are being racist in certain circumstances. Just like a lot of black people don't realize they're being racist in certain circumstances. There's things called stereotypes, ladies and gentlemen. Stereotypes that we all have amongst different cultures. So, in general,
let me ask you this. Can you slow it down or at least bring the volume down, girl?
Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
Can you unintentionally be a racist?
Yes. Sorry.
No. I'll protect it myself. Can you, talking to y'all, can you unintentionally be a racist? Because you have to realize something. Racism affects those who are the target of it and those who are the givers.
Right. Something to think about.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, so moving on until we get our guests that want to come on and want to chat with us about these topics. Let's talk about Kirk Franklin. Did y'all, VP, are you with me? Oh, yeah, we got something you ain't got going nowhere.
Oh, you mother...
So, he had a little powwow with his son, okay?
Show the picture again of that's his son, in case nobody explained it to you. There you go. That's his son. I think he's 30. Is he 33?
I
Something
think
like
so.
That?
Hold on, let's see.
Pretty old.
He is that's Carry On Franklin. And he threatened actually to release another video because he is claiming that his father is not only he threatened him, but he also is accusing him of battery. So it's kind of like, well, did you guys hear the video? I mean, did you guys hear the audio at all? Because I'm not too sure if we have it, but Kirk was very eager to go out there and form an apology. So we made.
Okay, if you think I'm bringing this paper, let me say it like this. When your bitch ass starts getting disrespected, you need to get your skinny motherfucking ass back out the you. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Shut the fuck up. I'm old.
What's up? I will punch your neck, nigga. Don't you ever disrespect me. I did it.
Okay, so two things that are wrong with that. Do you know two things that are wrong with that?
No, please enlighten.
One, his wife is laughing in the background.
Somebody said at least he didn't stop that.
His wife.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? Boom!
All the people now.
Okay. So his wife was ha kiki cackling in the background. Nobody said nothing about that.
True.
Okay.
True.
And also, he is like one of the number one or like one of the top gospel artists.
Top gospel acts
so
in the country.
That's where it kind of lies. Like if your child was being hella disrespectful, is it okay for you to talk to them that way? Because think about it like this. You know, back in the day, be like, well, this is what mom used to say. She goes, okay, yeah, you can call the cops. Call the cops, and what am I going to do? I'll bail myself out, and I'll beat your ass again. That's what, you would do. Or you
like, oh, God, y'all run.
Am I lying?
No, you're loud. Yeah. Mommy coming. She got bailed out. My wife makes me laugh. I know she makes y'all laugh, okay? But I want to take the time out to say hey to Music Lover, Anjo, Raphael, Martha, Denise, Tina, Aram, Kelly, Yolanda, Zakia, just to name a few who have come in and made their comments known tonight. So I just want to say I love you guys. I'm with Makita's mama. I am too. Yeah, when I bail myself out, I'm coming to whoop your ass, okay? Yes, Music, you're absolutely right. Kirk is human at the end of the day, and if your child disrespects you, listen, you're going to have some choice words, It may not be okay when shit happens and the sun was out of line. There you go, shit happens. There you go, to quote Forrest Gump. Anyway, resume.
No, seriously though, all jokes aside, is that wrong for him to do that? What would you do if your sons were disrespectful to you? Would you talk to them like that? Is that wrong for real? Because there's a lot of people that are backing up Kirk Franklin.
I would tell my son, I love you unconditionally, and get your teeth off the floor and go to your room. So,
but what about his wife? What about his wife? Do you think it was cool that she was laughing like that though?
Well, here's the deal. I think she should have been a little more restrained, a little more supportive. Bless you. And I need to read this because Kirk released an apology. He said, "I'm sorry for the things that people heard me say, and if you don't think that it could happen to you, kiss." And that was it. That was from Kirk Franklin. No,
Kirk Franklin didn't say that.
I'm just playing. He didn't do that. He apologized profusely and said, "Hey, look, I'm human and I make mistakes. And if you don't make any mistakes, put your hands in the air. Get your hands together. Put your hands together."
I love his song. Smile. Smile.
Even though I'm kicking your ass, smile. You know that I'm kicking you, so smile.
Mel said that his wife is whack. I mean, I think she's whack for laughing like that.
I don't know his wife, so I don't know.
Well,
I don't know his wife to know enough that she's whack. If you're
saying, did you hear what he was saying?
She's whack though, huh? She was whack for doing that.
Okay, so if I was talking,
I don't know. Was that his wife or the cleaning lady? I don't know. How do you know?
We know what his wife sounds like. My mom never even.
We know what his wife sounds like.
She just give me the look, and I know it was deep. Exactly, right. Angela. No. See, your mom would do that. My mom, she talks just real low.
Dab and sneeze.
I did.
Oh, there you go. You dab and sneeze.
Yeah, I do that every time I sneeze. It's so weird.
And Betty's saying, "God bless you."
Thank you. No, you know what my mom would do? My mom
and
would talk
what did
really
the son
low.
do to warrant all that? Well, he's got some issues, you know.
Well.
Listen, my understanding is that he feels that he's not, you know, the perfect child, and he's not. Thank you very much, Ryan. That the son is not the perfect kid like the rest of Kirk's kids or something like that, you know. So
there's a lot of deep issues that's rooted in
a lot of deep, you know.
But
hey,
wait,
listen,
let me tell
listen,
you,
not the least of which, excuse me,
go ahead.
not the least of which is that Kirk admits to having some problems. That brother, he admits to being in therapy for like 30 years. I'm like, yo, dude, it's not working. It's not working. You know what? You should have took the money and gave it to the kids. But that's a lot of hours, man. That's a lot of $100 hours.
What did your mom or your dad used to do back in the day? To like if you got in trouble. First of all, I'm just gonna
the son is not a kid, he's a grown butt man. That's right, Danny, and I know you meant grown ass. You can say that.
Listen. My mom, all she had to do was lower her voice. She talked like this.
I tell you, I tell you how my mother was. Yeah.
And go like this. You want me to see like that? Are you looking at me? You go like this. Start talking real low. I know.
Oh, you mean that's all I have to do? Is talk real low? And that's what'll get you to shut up. Really? Wow. I wish I had known that.
You know what?
Too late now.
Moving on. It is still Women's History Month. Yes, we are here back in the house. And we got some women that we want to acknowledge on the show. I'm going to start with Beyonce. Yo, she okay. I gotta give it up to Beyonce, because not only is she the most Grammyed artist of all time, but her daughter Blue is the second youngest artist to get a Grammy as well. So congratulations to Beyonce. Beyonce, you know, she can't do no wrong. She just like
you know. Blue so bad that she won that one by herself. You know what I'm saying? The first youngest was with her two sisters at the time that she won the Grammy. So you got to divide that up.
Are you going to acknowledge anyone for March?
Yes. Where's my stuff? Yes, Deb. I listen. Listen. I love it because they call her Deb. You know, usually it's Deborah or Debbie or something. But Deb, I'm going to say Holland. She became the first ever Native American to be in the U.S. cabinet. Okay, you know. Which is really cool. Now, what is she? She is a cabinet agency securing a central role in Joe Biden's sweeping plans to fight climate change. And she is the first Native. This is the crazy part. Once upon a time, this whole country was
Native American.
Okay. You know, and then
Martha.
And then some folks came from somewhere else and decided to establish this country. And ever since then, no Native American has occupied a space in any president's cabinet
at all.
It says she's the first. That the first usually indicates that there was no one else before.
That's crazy.
You know. So hey, big ups for Deb.
Big ups
making
and
history.
Beyonce, you know what I'm saying? B and Deb and B. You know what I'm saying? No.
Yeah. What we got next?
You're not interested on that? Oh, I acknowledge Makita for being an awesome woman, wife, and friend. Oh, thanks, Melly Mel.
Hey, that's our friend Melanie, who's a sucker.
Whatever. What did Blue get a Grammy for? She got a Grammy for, she was part of the song, what was it? Brown Skin Girl. She, you know, brown skin girl, you skin just like pearls. The best thing in the world. That's Blue singing. Hello. No? Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
We're the American thieves. Is that what we are?
Okay. Aw, she loves your adorable wife. Ooh. Okay. Let's go into this Uber cough girl. What? You gotta say it just like that. Listen, okay, y'all heard about her, right? She's been around everywhere.
None of that hitting them, but it's all hitting me.
Okay. So we have the video. I want you to take a look at this video and let me know your thoughts after. Carry on.
I got corona. Yeah, what's up? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? My property. Don't have to get paid. Now you about to get beat. What's wrong with you? Yeah, now you about to get beat. Now you about to get beat. What's up?
You don't touch my property. You don't buy it. You don't buy it.
I don't give a
I work hard for it.
Out in the middle of nowhere.
So
what's up? Hell no.
So like this.
You just kick us out in the middle of the thing. Are you stupid? I really have to like do something.
Did I told you to get out in the gas station? You didn't.
I'm sorry, but she needed her ass whooped. Period. How dare you? Like, you're trying to get a service. You get an Uber and you don't go. It's a pandemic, ladies and gentlemen. This is not over. Everyone's supposed to be wearing a mask. That is the thing that you're supposed to do. If you want to go into a store, if you want to go into a car, like an Uber, like that, how dare you? And you're going to cough and be like, I got corona. That's not funny. This man is making a living. He is making a living to try and feed his family or feed himself. And here you're going, he offered to take you to a gas station to get a mask. How dare you? It would have been done. But her name is Arna. Okay, what is her name? Arna Kimyai or whatever. She's one of the two girls, right? And then you got Malaysia King, who was arrested and charged with. Now, this is what is weird that she was charged with. She was charged with obviously assault and battery, but assault with caustic chemical. What kind of chemical did she have? I mean, besides her breath.
Maybe it was that caustic. Maybe.
And then conspiracy, and then most importantly, violating a health and safety protocol. And you know what? The girl Arna, she went on her Instagram live, and she was like, yeah, I should have never done that, but it's okay. I don't need Uber no more. I'm gonna go to Lyft. No, bitch, you gonna take the subway. Okay, you gonna take the subway, and nobody is going to give you a ride. How about that? Go get a loan and go get a car, because nobody is going to give you a fucking ride.
Thank you, Joel.
Thank you, Joel, for that money. I'll add that to the cuss jar.
Yeah,
like how dare you? How dare you? Could you imagine?
You are hollering.
Sorry.
Way too much.
Ooh, Christopher said probably her deodorant. What you mean her deodorant? What did I miss?
Maybe that was the caustic substance.
Oh. That's crazy. I don't know.
Punishment should be doing community service, working with COVID patients.
Oh, that's good, Belinda. That's good. That's good. Or walk. Yeah, for real. Okay. Well, just had to talk about her. I like Makita. She goes off. Yes, I go off. I got an opinion. Yeah. No?
Maybe you didn't mean her deodorant. So, what do we have next?
Don't try me. Okay, so the Dumb Award goes to these drug smugglers, right? These Spanish drug smugglers, they're from Spain, and they decided to build a submarine made out of plywood. They built this 30 foot by 10 foot wide, capable of moving 2.2 tons of cargo at the time, okay? But they made it out of plywood. it's plywood. It's wood. It's going to get soaked and it's going to sink. What? Oh my God. I just needed to share that with you guys. Was that not funny? Am I the only one that thought that was funny?
I got a question for you. What are ships usually made of?
Yeah, but submarines don't go underwater.
Who said submarine?
They built a submarine. Oh, they didn't build a regular boat. They built a submarine made out of plywood to go underwater.
Leonard Brown said, don't hate them for trying. They got to start somewhere. Yes, they started at the bottom and decided to try to work their way up.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. You ain't lying.
That's just, I'm sorry.
But you know it didn't start with cocaine. You know it started with marijuana, right? Because they were just like, how we going to get this? How we going to get this over there, man? What about submarine? What we going to build it out of?
In the submarine. What's this song? In the submarine. Da-da-da-da. I'm a submarine. No. Nobody knows what I'm talking about.
We all live in a yellow submarine.
Yes, the yellow submarine. The yellow submarine. You knew exactly what I was talking about.
It's different in my neighborhood. We all live in
the yellow submarine. What?
The yellow coupe. Now,
what?
It's pimp talk. You don't know nothing about that.
Okay. All right.
So
well, now it's time for Tinking Tuesday. You know what I'm saying?
Tinking. Got Tinking Tuesday. When you think you got away, we got a Tinking Tuesday, yeah.
What? Oh my God. You crack me up.
I'm telling y'all, man, when Stevie Wonder does the remix on that, y'all gonna be sorry. Y'all gonna be sorry I didn't buy it when I was giving it away. So anyway. Yes, she's on fire today, and I'm looking for some matches. Cheech and Chong building a submarine. That's funny.
Okay, so what's your thinking?
So Tinking Tuesday.
Question.
All right. So, all right. All right.
Let me go get my grapes. Wait.
And while she gets her grapes, Tinking Tuesday. This Tinking Tuesday, I got a little ticked off. I found out that my insurance does not cover a particular doctor. Okay. Now, I get kind of ticked off at that because I'm like, I got Blue Cross Blue Shield. I figure that's top of the line, right? Right? Because if there's something better, I mean, that's the only one they're advertising half the time, you know. So I figure if you got something better, let me know. Maybe I want to pay them a few more dollars and get something better, you know. But they tell me that for this particular doctor that's at a high-end hospital, all right, I won't mention the name of it, but it rhymes with Eda's I-9, all right, that he's out of my network. I'm like, what do you mean you're out of my network? What kind of crap is that? You're out of my network? That's like telling me that I crashed my car and, what's the name of it? Midas is out of my network, you know? What do you mean you're out of my network? If I got insurance and insurance covers it and is supposed to pay for it, you ain't supposed to be out of my network. Blue Cross is the best. Okay, I'll take your word for it, Belinda.
Well, wait. We're going to see if Blue Cross is the best. Tell them the rest.
Well, anyway. My whole thing with Tinking Tuesday is how much insurance do I have to have in order for it to be the best insurance? Why, you know, like, am I supposed to have Geico plus Allstate plus Farmers plus State Farm plus, you know, yeah. Are these five individuals, especially the little green guy in the corner, are they supposed to be the people that I absolutely need in order to cover my car? Or is one of them good enough? You know, if I take Dennis Haysbert, do I really need Flo? And if I got Flo, do I need the Gecko? And if I got the Gecko, do I really need the nameless dude, white dude that's, you know, listen. That's my Tinking Tuesday.
I think doctors are like this. So, you know, like we renovated our kitchen and stuff, right?
Is it a PPO?
It is a PPO.
Yeah, and
It is a PPO.
So,
wait, so I think insurance is
so
like
my
this.
underwriter's Anthem. You know,
All right, well, wait.
I'm talking about some major surgery stuff here. You know that $50 an aspirin type of surgery.
Okay, so I feel like doctors.
And why can't you buy your own aspirin? I don't get that. How are you gonna charge me $50 for an aspirin?
Didn't you say
when I can go and buy like a million aspirins for $50? You know.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what he's talking about, we're talking about a specific surgery. So, last week, if you haven't catched our show,
there you go.
It's because of this. So, I can start using it. Okay. So, this is what happened last week. Last week, what was it? Monday, I had a seizure. Okay. Had a seizure. First seizure. Never had a seizure before. Went to the hospital, right? Got my shit, I can't remember.
She had a Caesar salad. But
not a Caesar salad. I had a seizure, and then I had a CAT scan, then I had a MRI. And what did they find, ladies and gentlemen? A brain tumor. All right, it's not funny. No, it's not funny. It's not funny. And that's why I probably don't remember a lot of stuff.
If you chew them long enough,
that's why I probably don't remember a lot of stuff. That's why I probably have headaches from time to time or whatever. Anyway, it's on my left lobe. And it's on top of my language sensor and my motor sensor. Right? So the reason why he has this Thinking Tuesday is because we have great insurance, ladies and gentlemen. And we are trying to figure out which surgery.
It's actually quiet insurance. So don't get the impression that our insurance is loud.
So we have great insurance. And the thing is that there's certain doctors, right? Prestigious doctors that we've been hearing about, but it's out of our network.
Who shall remain
nameless, right? Because it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it don't matter. Whatever my gut says is where it goes.
Listen, we want to make this clear. We don't ascribe this to the doctor. It's not
Doc's fault. It has nothing
to
do with that.
It has to do, matter of fact, it has to do with insurance. It has to do with insurance.
Right.
It's an administrative issue as opposed to a medical issue, which is why we have problems in this country about people being covered by PPOs and HMOs and MOUSE. Okay, we need to have better insurance for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Because Makita and I, we're not well-to-do, but we're comfortable. Okay, but I can only imagine if my wife's condition was somebody else's condition, who some middle-class cat who's making $60,000, $70,000 a year and trying to take care of his family, and somebody gets sick. And Barack Obama said this a long time ago. He said the issues that are facing, especially the boomers, is going to be one of medical insurance and having proper medical care. And he's like, we're going to be like one major medical problem away from having our homes taken from us in the name of paying for these doctors and these hospital visits. So that's something to think about. Question. You know what I'm saying? That's something that we really have to give some thought to, and that's it for my thinking. I'm thinking Tuesday. How come my wife can't get an aspirin when she need one? Cause thinking Tuesday.
Okay. So now that we covered that, I actually have my own Thinking Tuesday.
I work for a health insurance company.
Okay, Martha.
We still love you.
Why don't you come in and talk to us about just healthcare?
Free healthcare for all. Damn right.
Seriously.
Power to the peephole.
No, seriously. Come in. Talk to us about what you think about it. But
they scarred to come in.
I got a question.
Or they don't know how.
I got
They're
my
sitting
own
there with their
Thinking
phone
Tuesday.
going.
I got my own Tinking Tuesday. I got my own. Tinking Tuesday. Part 2. Okay. So, finally, being in a...
It's like having a trained monkey.
Whatever. Javon said, go to Canada. Well, I had a bus wreck.
I like Canada. Canada is the United States
back, a lot of
addict.
steroid injections, and now back surgery. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Smooth. What's up, man?
Wow.
Yeah, you know how it is. Let's hear it for the healthcare system.
Okay, so I got my own Tinky
Tuesday 2.
Part 2.
Right.
So.
TTT. Tuesday 2.
Mm-mm. You said TTT?
Yeah, Tinking Tuesday 2.
Oh, I thought it was titties.
Yeah, right. So, can you finish your Tinking Tuesday?
Okay, so my Tinking Tuesday, tatas for us. Okay, so my Tinking Tuesday is that, do you allow your situation to become, and I'm probably not saying this right, and maybe somebody could formulate this. You could formulate it better for me. But when you find out that you're sick, right? Or that there's something wrong with you, do you become your circumstances? There's a lot of people, right? There's a lot of people that are like, if they found out that they had a tumor, you could capitalize on it. Oh my God, my head hurts. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. I don't feel anything. I'm fine. Yes. When you find out that you're ill, do you allow your circumstances to define you? Thank you, Joey. That is the real question. Because
that's why we pay Joey the big bucks.
Because, yes, thank you. It's one of those situations where, do you allow it to really become your new definition of who you are? I feel totally normal. I don't feel, I'm still loud. I'm still crazy, like
it's totally normal.
We're filming and stuff. And this whole week, last week, up until today, and it keeps continuing, and don't get it twisted. I am extremely grateful for people that are concerned about me, right? I haven't been able to process it. I really haven't. I haven't connected dots, and it's not, coming together. However, at the end of the day, God's got my back. It is what it is. We're going to be great, and I'm ready for the testimony after this surgery is done. But I can still work. I'm still able-bodied. I still can lick your face, and love on you. I'm just trying to figure out, why do some people, because some people could really start taking these certain circumstances and becoming them. You understand?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I totally agree with you.
Do you know what I'm saying? Do you guys know what I'm saying?
If your illness defines you, can you imagine if you got hemorrhoids?
No, but seriously, I'm not gonna lie. Today, I felt like a headache, like do. And I'm like, that shit's in my head, literally. I didn't know what else to say. Yes. It's what, $30 or $40 or something. But it's like, does it really become? It depends on the person. My husband has liver cancer. He get up every day, go to work, even after chemo and radiation. You see? And they said that I'm gonna probably need chemo after. He's gonna be able to potentially take out 60% of it, and I'll do chemo after. But it's like, does that become your new circumstances? Like, that ain't me, Chief. So, this guy, which I don't blame you for, I am totally thankful for, but he won't let me stay home. I can't drive. I can't drive. What is the purpose of having, hold on, what is the purpose of having anti-seizure medication that you have to take twice a day? Anti means prevention, right? You take all it does is make you drowsy. So you go and take this medicine. You're telling me that I can't drive. I can't drive my car for 6 months. Okay. But now he won't let me stay at home alone. He got to go to work tomorrow. Well, if he got to go to work, I got to go to work. Well, we're working from home. except for him. So now I got to go into the office with him. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how this is all working out. I lost my mom a few years ago. It was easy to let things take over and define you when traumatic things happen. But that's not who I am. I'm not a victim of my circumstances. You're a survivor of yourself. Exactly. I can't wait to this testimony. This testimony is going to be so dope. There's a reason why I got a brain tumor. There's a reason why I had a seizure. And it's all, I'm going to connect the dots like this. Like this.
Martha says you know your ride is here.
What you trying to say? I'm a witch and get on the broomstick?
Anyway.
All right. So sounds like he's the one milking it. He's clingy. Exactly. Okay. So enough about me. Let's talk about keeping it reality. So, y'all know I love me some Married at First Sight. As a matter of fact, we've been neglecting Married at First Sight Australia because that's the actual clan that got us on to Married at First Sight. Not America. It was Australia. So we got to watch that. We got to binge watch, but it's all good. But let's talk about Kristen Page. Have y'all seen the last episode? Nobody's talking to me? No? Okay. Well, I need you guys to check out this little clip that I'm having hiccups now because of these grapes. I ate them too fast. Check this clip out real quick, and we're going to talk about it.
I'm married already, so I'm afraid, I'm afraid that I might be happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm afraid that I might go through the process and I might fall in love. You know, I just rejected everything and everybody, including her, because
I forgot about this clown.
The news about the kid and everything surrounding that. So I have been negligent in my responsibilities as being a husband. And that wasn't fair to Paige. I didn't come on here to break nobody's heart. I didn't come on here
Makita gonna go off. She cannot stand this guy to this day.
He's the worst, literally. Like.
I appreciate your honesty.
Oh.
And I take all of that into consideration. I feel you. I hear you. And just like you, I have a lot to lose in this situation.
And you don't deserve this at all. You shouldn't be no option. Like a dude would look at you and say, hey, that's what it is. I want this. And I feel like I would be like that if circumstances wasn't what they were. What do you want? What do you want?
I wanted you to give us a chance.
We need a reset. Start over.
Kind of like a clean slate for the both of us. I feel like we definitely need a reset button after everything that's transpired. So can we start over?
Run!
Hi, Paige.
My name is Chris. Nice to meet you.
So, okay, y'all know I can't stand me some Chris. I don't like him for nothing. I feel like he's a manipulator, all that good yummy stuff. However, I'm going to play devil's advocate. So, there's people that, you know, you get their representative. You ever hear that term before? You get your representative, and that's who shows up when you first start dating. And then you really start to coast in a relationship, and then they show you who they really are. You ever heard that before? So I feel like
Yep,
he
that
showed
is the
who he
dude that
really
had the
is.
baby with his ex.
Yes, that is the dude that's having the baby with his ex. But now he showed who he really was, and he's already married. So do you start over? I mean, if you were in a relationship and the person did you dirty during the process, do you still start over? Okay, no, seriously. I just, like, honestly, do you think, okay, so let's say, for instance, we've been married, how long have we been married? 2 years? It's coming up on 2 years, coming up on 3 years. Come on, 2 years that we've been married, right? Let's say you start acting real funky.
Yes, I am still trying to figure out why I'm here. Okay.
So you know why you're here. Don't start. So let's say, for instance, you decide that you want to start acting real funky, and we are not actually doing very good in the relationship anymore. And then we do a reset button. We've already been married for 2 years, been together for 5. Should we actually start anew and give a shot? What's the difference from starting afresh and getting married immediately to a stranger and finding out all the BS and then giving it a shot, vice versa? What is the difference?
I'm not sure.
Rashad, kick him out. Okay, well, if Rashad says kick him out, then he means, yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah. Everybody knows. Rashad knows everything.
But okay, but he's having a baby with somebody else. He started this process.
Yes.
Right?
So why don't you take the time to fill those in who don't know?
Okay, so Chris is with Paige. He had a fiance 5 months ago. They broke up. He finds out during this whole process when they just got married that she is 6 weeks pregnant. He doesn't know. He is conflicting. He doesn't know if they should stay together and try and work on this new relationship, or if he should get back with the baby mama because she is newly pregnant and he doesn't want somebody else raising his child. That's the circumstances. He didn't cheat on her. Right? He didn't cheat on her. He just happened to get married, and it's a very different type of marriage. But the question is, like, how do you commit yourself to someone when you're used to something else and it happens so quickly?
I'm not sure. That may be above my pay grade. So,
So you think that he should just?
I mean, first of all, both women have to take into account what type of character he is. They need to.
He's a clown.
Thanks. That explains it all. I'm sure in scientific and therapy terms, that's exactly what he would be known as. But it's up to the women. First of all, one woman is married to him. She is legally married to him. Okay. And what they don't tell you is that they actually have to wait a year in order to get divorced. There is no annulment. Yeah.
You have to wait a year?
You have to wait a year.
So you have to be embarrassed in front of the world and have all your issues.
Well, she's
go
embarrassed
out there
in front of the world anyway.
and still stay remain.
I keep trying to tell you, my wife, and you work in this industry. How long ago is it filmed? So they already know. They already knew this situation. This situation didn't come to light last week when you saw it. It came to light months ago. Okay. But they had already signed on. They already know the outcome. They're already willing to deal with the embarrassment.
What do you think the outcome is? Do you think they're still together?
Nah, they ain't together.
All right. What about the other? What about the Latino? What's his name? Vincent and Bianca. Do you guys know who I'm talking about?
Vincent and Bianca.
Yes, them. Bianca? Is that her name?
Is that her name?
I believe that's her name. Bianca?
I don't know if Bianca is.
Hold on, let me double check. I want to make sure.
Yeah.
Brianna.
Yeah, there you go.
Brianna. Sorry, cutie pie. Okay. Brianna and Vincent. Now, he's Dominican. Okay. And she said, you know what? Let's go on a salsa date. let's learn salsa. Let's go salsa dancing. They went salsa dancing. Is that
a dance that's big in
salsa?
Dominican
I was
Republic?
Puerto Rican back in the day, so it's just like,
yeah, but you just said Puerto Rican. Is that a dance that's big in Dominican?
No. In Dominican Republic,
Yeah.
In Dominican Republic, it's bachata.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay.
I mean, they still know salsa.
Okay.
But bachata is the thing.
Right.
Dun,
Don't
dun,
worry, folks.
dun,
This becomes
ding,
important in like 3.8
ding,
seconds. Yeah. So.
Ding. Okay. So he got mad. He got mad because he ain't know how to dance salsa, and he's Latin. So this is how. Just take a look. Wait, you don't have it? We don't have it?
It's like the electric slide. Maybe not.
We don't have the clip?
No, you said it wasn't important.
Oh,
okay.
All
right, no problem.
So he got upset. We don't have the clip. We thought we did. But he got upset because he did not know how to dance salsa, and he took it out on her. Is it wrong for him to take it out on her because he doesn't know how to dance salsa? I think
well, that's your interpretation of what happened.
Oh, go ahead.
Right?
What was the interpretation you got?
Okay, well, the guy got upset and he got understandably frustrated. One, because that is not a dance that he's used to. All right. But originally he said, hey, you're married and sometimes you got to do what your wife wants to do. And I'll do anything to see a smile on her face. And so if that's what she wants to do, fine. They go out dancing. He is unable to coordinate his steps and everything like that with her. He's getting hot in there, and on top of that, he's getting frustrated. And there are cameras watching you.
It's only
okay. Mix the embarrassment.
5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3.
Do you see? Do you see how annoyed you can get? And when you get annoyed, sometimes you take it out on your betrothed and on your lady love. I mean, most of the time the guy is on point, but this time he just got frustrated.
We got the clip. We got to show the clip.
Always with the left, with the right. I'm a little nervous and not too comfortable because I don't dance a lot of salsa. But as a married man or woman, you have to sacrifice to make the other person happy. And I just love to see a smile on her face.
Should we try with music? Here we go. Ready? Hold. 5. Left 2. 5. Left 5. Here we go. Right. Left. Then go left. Go right again. Left. Right. Left. Left. And right. I'm good. Left. Right. So in order to do this, we need to keep the music, the timing.
We need to keep up with the music and the timing. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Where's the 4? It's silent. He was upset. I felt bad for him. He was embarrassed. But I don't think you should get upset if you teach him. Somebody said that on there. Somebody said teach him how to dance.
Yes.
Listen.
And everybody wants to be taught in front of the world, don't they?
Of course not. Joey, I can see that you are enjoying this as much as I am. This was a good show, and my darling dear is hilarious. This is how this show started. She makes me laugh all the time, and I was like, no, somebody else has to see this. So thank you.
Well, we thank you guys for sharing your life with the world. It is beautiful. It makes all of us laugh every week, especially me behind the boards. I'm excited every week, so thank you both.
Roosevelt Kemp says she's no Ginger Rogers or something. But anyway, hey folks, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being with me to enjoy. She makes me laugh once a week. She is hilarious. Y'all both are hilarious. Thank you so much. We
we just have a good time. And like I said, I think we bring out the best in each other. Definitely bring out the best in each other. And our good friend and producer Joey helps us do this every week, like flawlessly. Even if there's a flub, she manages to make us look good. So
I'm never gonna let them call in from a phone again. Okay, we can't do that.
Yeah, none of that. If we ain't home, we go to the archives. Thanks, Martha. She is a trip. But listen, you guys, be blessed. Hopefully we'll have some really, really good news for you next week, but I'll just give you a little preview hint. She is going tomorrow to do her MRI to see how much of the 5% of the tumor that was left is actually left after radiation and chemo. And so y'all pray for her tonight. And we're expecting big things tomorrow. We're expecting God to move as only He can. And we'll see you next week. Oh, and last thing, you guys need to realize that the episode you just saw was Makita 8 days after she had her seizure and it was discovered that she had the tumor. So there's no stopping her, man.
We have to remember she did the episode the day after she had her seizure.
Oh, yeah.
When I was in California,
Yes. We'll show y'all that soon. All right. It's just as crazy and it's just as much fun. Thanks, Amber. Thank you, sweetheart. Belinda, love you too. Music lover, Gail. Thank you. I pray there's 0 left. Yes, your mouth to God's ear. All right, guys. We're claiming 0. Goose egg on this one. All right. It's gonna be okay. All right. So we see you next week. Love you.